all I'm trying to do is just film some content. Whew. What? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. What's up guys? It's your boy Hillman here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be an interesting video. I have no structure for this video. I'm just going to freestyle it because I feel like it's just something I need to talk about. There's a lot of people asking questions, a lot of people are wondering. I know. So I'm making this video now to talk about my living situation now at this point of my medical studies, right? Because there's a lot of, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I travel a lot. Like in 1 month, I'm in like 5 countries, 3 continents. Now I'm currently in Cameroon for a few weeks while still doing my studies. So like a lot of people, medical students especially, and other people who just follow me are wondering, what are you doing? The comments keep flowing and like the reactions to my stories and everything. I'm like, okay, you know what? All those people who have these questions, because I know there's a lot of them who are wondering these things, it's even the people who are close to me, like, are like, how, why? You know, make it make sense. A lot of people know, a lot of people understand, but a lot of others don't. So this video is going to talk about my living situation. But so if you're curious, if you're one of those people who's curious, be sure to stick around. If you're not, check out the other videos on the channel. There might be something more interesting there for you. But basically guys, so I'm in the last year of my medical program, 6th year. I'm doing my internship in Amsterdam. It's a database study. And after that, I have an elective and then my last rotation, and then I'm done with medicine. And those 2 I've already just planned out. So I got accepted for one and then got accepted for the other one as well. So I'm doing 2 of them in Eindhoven. So at some point in the end of the year, I'm going to move into Eindhoven city to work in 2 different hospitals, same departments. Super psyched about that. Like super excited to finally be in Eindhoven. Probably after that, I'm just going to work in Eindhoven as well for a while. So I'm going to be in Eindhoven for a while. I've always wanted to live in that city. Always wanted to experience, you know, Eindhoven vibes and the you know, everything happening there. The patient diversity as well. I'm looking forward to that. So that is exciting. The end of the year is definitely exciting. I am so psyched. Literally just got all of them confirmed before coming to Cameroon. So I'm still like experiencing the after waves of like the whole high, but that is happening. Eindhoven. So my Eindhoven people, be ready. I am coming. I am moving. We're gonna have a party. But before that, I still have from now, basically from February till July, end of July, for my rotation in Amsterdam. And it's a database study. I have to be in Eindhoven a few times a week, but I'm very flexible. My supervisor is very flexible, so I can do stuff from far as well. So a lot of data analysis, and as long as you have the data, you can analyze them everywhere under the secure systems. So what is happening now is I am couch surfing. Right? I just also got a word for it. I was like, I'm living a nomadic lifestyle. But then I think basically what I'm doing is couch surfing, unless based on the explanation I'm going to give now, someone says, I have a better idea of what you're actually doing. But let me explain the backdrop to why I decided to do this. Because some people are like, but are you searching like for a house, or like what's the situation? I'm like, no, I'm not searching. I'm just couch surfing. And I'm not couch surfing the regular way people think you couch surf, like with the app and online and people you don't know. I'm doing it a different way. And let me explain why I decided to do that. So I was in Aruba, and after Aruba, I was going to go to Amsterdam because I planned this internship myself. Initially, I've always wanted to live in Amsterdam. I love the city. I just love the interactions you get. I love the tourists. I'm just going to say it. I love the fact that there's so many tourists, so many people around there, so many expats. I love it. Most people in Amsterdam they don't love it, but I do. So I was in Aruba looking for a house in Amsterdam, got a few offers from people who were in Aruba with me, who live in Amsterdam, students as well, give me a few recommendations and stuff. But I was so financially strained in Aruba because it was a lot more expensive than I had planned. Check from my other videos to see how expensive it was. It was so expensive, and it financially strained me to the level where I felt traumatized going to like the grocery store, because I'm like, okay, how expensive is it going to be? How expensive how much am I going to have to pay to like survive for 1 week? You know, that really put some strain on me. And I told myself, I don't want to experience this anymore in the foreseeable future, right? So I'm trying to make more financially conscious and intentional decisions. So when I was looking up accommodation in Amsterdam and everything, it was just really expensive. So I had to like go back to myself and ask, why do you really want this? Just for the experience of Amsterdam, right? And I'm like, is that worth the financial strain it's going to come? Because it's going to come with a financial strain. The accommodation, living in Amsterdam, living expenses and everything, it's going to be a lot. So one, the financial backing is something which I was like, you know what, I don't want to put myself through the same things I went through in Aruba. Let's not do Amsterdam. But then I could live somewhere close to Amsterdam, like just outside. The second reason is I have free travels, which means within the Netherlands, during the week from Monday to Friday evening, I can travel all around the country for free because I'm a student. I have not made use of that much, in my opinion. So it's my last year of studying. Why don't we make use of that? Well, we can, that just offers you more flexibility to not necessarily have to live close to Amsterdam, but you can live anywhere and just travel back and forth, right? My sister lives in Dordrecht, which is Rotterdam. 1 hour if you take the fast options to Amsterdam, 1 hour 30 if you take the regular options to Amsterdam. That's a doable travel time, one way, so 3 hours, two ways. I can always read in the train. I can always sleep in the train. I don't have problems with working in the train, so it works for me. So that's the second motivation, making the most of my free travel. The third is there are so many people I met during COVID times, so many relationships, acquaintances I made before COVID times, which I just want to maintain these bridges. If you know me, you know I'm someone who is all about people. I just love people. I love interacting with people. I love hearing people's stories. I love learning from people. I love coaching people. I love just everything that has to do with people coming in. So just having in mind that there are a lot of these relationships that happened before COVID, and COVID just like kind of helped them, die a little bit or go more to the background. The people I've met during COVID, interactions online, other student associations in the Netherlands, whom I've never actually physically met. I was like, okay, if I have the space and the flexibility now too, which I do because of the nature of my internship, how about I meet up with a lot of these people and just, physically meet and interact? Because I think over the years of traveling back and forth, one thing I've learned and grown to appreciate is the value of physical interactions. There are just some things, you can have so many conversations on FaceTime and on Zoom and everything, but there's there's an added layer of the physical interaction which you never get online. And I cannot explain it more than that, but I've just grown to believe that really strongly. So that's the third motivation, to meet people I've not met in a while or never physically met, and just, build those bridges, solidify those bridges and maintain them. Because I feel like after this, from Eindhoven life might get a lot serious, where I won't have time and flexibility to just do and be anywhere. So those are the three motivations: the financial backing, the free travel, and meeting people. So then the decision was, I don't even know how I came to the idea, because a lot of people are like, how did you get to that idea? It just came. I was just like, you know what, let's just do it. I move around a lot already and I plan to travel a lot more this time. So why not just have the hub as my sister's place? Because I can always go to my sister in Ireland as well. And just 1 week you're here in The Hague, chilling with this person, catching up. The next week you're there in Groningen, the next week you're there in Maastricht. You don't pay for the travel, it's okay. And so far I've been doing it now I've been couch surfing for February, and now it's March, so almost 2 months. And it has been nothing short of amazing. I just did not expect it. I get a lot of energy from talking to people and hearing their stories and catching up. You'll be surprised at things people are going through, and sometimes the things people are just willing to share. I get a lot of energy from that. So people meet me and they're like, you've been traveling to 5 cities in the last 2 days. Aren't you tired? No, I'm not. I am actually not. Because I get a lot of energy from talking to people. So if I travel the whole day and I talk to you, like, it just gives me a boost. It's like a self-perpetuating cycle, where it's like I travel and do all these things, meet people, get energy from that, use the energy to meet more people, and then get more energy. You know what I mean? So it's really good. And the degree at which people go sometimes to make me feel comfortable when I come visit them, it's like they'll go out of their way to like find a gym nearby, because I need like to focus on my health. That's a big thing for me. Find a gym nearby, kind of like create healthy eating options and everything. It's sometimes really heartwarming how people just go out of their way to make my couch surfing experience really just great. And these are some of the things I've had to, like, for example, struggle with. The planning, it takes a lot of planning. The gym, like I have to find a gym nearby in Sports City, because I go to Sports City. So I have to figure out, okay, what am I taking my gym wears, how do I wash them and stuff like that, because these things are important for me. I need to do them. Where can I go running, all that stuff. Eating, do I take my own food, or do I rely on people there to like have healthy options? I can't just eat anything. So I need to eat something really healthy which fits what I'm trying to, the pattern, the eating pattern I'm trying to maintain. So these things take a lot of planning and logistics around it, but I feel like that's part of the learning process as well. And it's a challenge for me, which I just accept wholeheartedly, accept gladly. I am curious for what the next 7 months are gonna be like. The last 2 months have been great. I've loved the experience. It's actually been really great just seeing how little you need to get by. Sometimes we feel like we need a lot and everything. I'm on this journey of trying to be a minimalist because I'm a hoarder by nature. Like I just take things on, I just like bring anything, let's go. But now I have to move around a lot, and I just move around with a backpack. So I can take a lot per definition. I just need the essentials. And that has just really gotten me to a position where I can appreciate the value of less, or the value of having less. You know, just have less to worry about, just the basics, what you need, necessities. You take that all around with you, and life goes on, life continues, you know? So I feel like it is a really big challenge for me. It's a learning process for me, but I'm enjoying it and I'm making the most of it. So yeah, guys, that is what has been up. That is how your boy is all over the place. When I fly, it's really cheap flights, like 30 euros two-way. Most of the flights I take now. For the rest, it's just trains, buses here and there. But yeah, that is it, guys. I've been couch surfing for the past 2 months. Gonna continue couch surfing when I come back. So if you've ever wondered how your boy is moving around a lot like that with medical school still happening, there you have it. That's your answer. I'm couch surfing, and I always find it so interesting how when I tell people, because some people ask me, how are you around all the time? I tell them I'm couch surfing. They're like, oh, if you need a couch, I have a couch in my house. I'm like, thank you, I'll think about it. It's always so cool and heartwarming how people always are so quick to offer their couches when I tell them I'm couch surfing. But yeah, if you've wanted to meet up in a long time and stuff like that, and I told you we're gonna do something and I've just forgotten stuff, like I told a lot of people we should meet up at some point. Let me know if you see this video and we can actually plan something in the nearby future, hopefully. But the planning really is so tight. At some point I'm just like, dang, slow down, boy, slow down. But like I said, it's enjoyable, so we're making the most of it. But yeah, guys, that was it for this video. My couch surfing story. 2 months in, let's see what the rest of the months have to offer. But so far, so good. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It helps the channel grow, it helps it reach more people. But until next time, thank you for watching. Stay blessed and peace.